Good evening, ladles and jelly spoons. And welcome to the fun zone here at twitch.tv/Jeraffemy. I am the Jeraffemy Jeremy Graves. I, of course, am joined by Felflowne, aka Claire. And tonight, after the week's break, we continue, finally, with AC Attorney Part 6.
AC Attorney.
There you go, there you go. And I can also see already that we have got Matty Boo, Twitches, and Stitcher here. Welcome to both of you. Lovely to have you as always. I've also noticed that the chat box is for some reason in a very weird position, so I'm going to alter that as we go.
I love the fact that you're like, someone has done this. Some kind of goblin of Twitch has done this. Not me. Never me.
Goblin of Twitch.
Twitch goblin.
And, hey Nightbot, how you doing? I mean, hey Nightbot's now in the wrong position. I don't care, it works. You can also see, folks, based on last week's stream, that the chat box has now gone back to how it was. I'm trialing out something, so we'll see if it goes completely, if it goes completely spare. We'll see what happens tonight. But it's a test, we shall see, quite frankly. But welcome to the stream. And like I say, we're doing Ace Attorney tonight. We will be starting off with day 3. Thank you so much, Sean Michael Dunn. Welcome to the stream. We will be kicking off with day 3, investigation.
Oh, it's all kicking off. Don't get me started.
So, health update for you folks. I'm not 100% better, but I am doing a lot better than I was last week. Coughing is still present. I will try and keep that to a minimum where I can. High voices may happen depending on the minute of the stream we are in.
So Jeremy was doing some testing earlier to see if he could do high voices, which was hilarious because he went about 5 times higher than he normally does, and then it's like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, I've never heard you do that before ever. What the hell? That's terrifying.
Let's go, bub.
Let's go.
Thank you very much, Stitcher. And of course, the ironic thing was I didn't try to do sort of the normal pitch voice for some characters. Just started coughing my guts up completely. So
yeah, he sent me a message early. He's like, "Oh, so Claire, I'm doing better." Yeah, I'm better. But I'm like, see? Yes.
So we will see how things go, but either way, we may see if we can just get through the rest of Turnabout Samurai tonight. I think that's kind of the primary goal, because we don't know how long the investigation bit will be, but we're led to believe it may not be one of the longer investigation sessions.
I mean, it's about in the middle of the game, I think, this one. It's the third one. I think the original game had 4 turnabouts. This one will have 5?
Okay.
Maybe. I can't remember.
We'll see.
Don't. No.
Oh.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Okay, I was going to say, what happened there?
I got confused. Matty asks if Mightbot can adjust his bisexuality because he's just been watching Yuri on Ice for 90 minutes. And I'm like, I don't think anything's going to make it more than watching Yuri on Ice for 90 minutes, frankly.
I mean, Yuri on Ice is amazing, quite frankly. It's
an amazing
show. Oh my God,
even like, I say even, but Keith bloody loves that show. Like, at the end, he was just like, I can't believe that there are some people in Japan who think this isn't gay. And I was like, the only reason that they do is because they had to do certain things so it could get made. And he's like, that bit where they meet at the airport where the dog was ill. And I'm like, I know! It's just, oh God, it's so funny. So funny. I'm like, he gives him a goddamn wedding ring. Just get your head out of your ass. Anyway.
Yeah. And the fact that show also, like, broke the internet constantly every week.
Series 2.
I mean, look, I have no insider info. I question if there will be a season 2 at this point. I think
they want to do a season 2. I just don't know.
I want to say there may have been like rumblings online somewhere. There may have been some kind of like movie thing in development. I honestly don't remember. It's been so long ago.
All I remember is I get very confused because the person who draws Yuri on Ice has the same surname as another mangaka. But they're the opposite gender. So every time they're like, so-and-so sensei, and I'm like, what? Hang on, let me just check who it is. Kubo, that's it. Kubo.
Oh, as in Tite Kubo from Bleach.
Well, that's who I always mix it up with.
Yeah, there you go.
It's, but it's Mitsuru Kubo who does Yuri on Ice, and she is a lady. I have now, I was saying my arm was doing me in, now I'm like, I'm patient 0 for like the...
Bit like some skin irritation going on, as it were?
Stop picking at it. Ugh.
I would also add Matty in the chat mentioned a few moments ago that also, by the way, Wolverine is now canonically queer in the comics, and I'm here for it. 100% true. That begins in the Krakoa arc, which is now wrapping up in the comics. It's a wonderful thing, quite frankly. How him, Cyclops, and Jean just clearly have a fun time in the home that they all live in together.
Can you imagine the sulks
Bobsexual.
between Wolverine and Cyclops, just like, and Jean just being like, I swear to God, none of you are getting any for a month. God damn it. Use your words!
Let's go, bub.
Let's go, bub. By which I mean upstairs for half an hour. Right.
There we go. Well, you know what? I'm going to start switching things over. I think we will...
Sure.
Yeah, let's get the show on the road, as it were, proper. So let me attempt to adjust a few things. I have preloaded the window today, so I don't click it and go, let's do this, and then I go, oh, I've got to click it again. I thought about this.
Lawyer Jen.
And then we shall also engage the epicness of the music that is Ace Attorney. Oh, and the screen's just gone dark. That's convenient. There we go. So, if I remember correctly, last time we did this a few weeks ago, we have been to trial. More evidence came about. So, it was relating to Studio 2 in this story that we're in, because the murder was believed to have taken place at Studio 1, and now we've come to the conclusion it happened in and around Studio 2, which means certain people... I was not prepared for that. Oh, excuse me. Let's just carry on. I've lost my train of thought.
I just remembered I had those in my bag. Sorry, continue. Jeremy.
That's all good.
I won't do that again.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So yes, we are now picking up, now knowing that only certain people could potentially have done the murder who previously were discredited.
It's more the fact that the people who we knew definitely couldn't have done the murder are now the only ones who've done the murder.
So, October 19, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
I should probably make Jeremy's thingy screen bigger.
That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? But Maya?
So what happened?
Oh, we're gonna get a recap now. It's actually really convenient if so. So
Not a play-by-play, I don't think, but she would want to know, wouldn't she?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it.
Want to share with the class?
Now all I need is a motive and proof.
I did wonder, Matty. I was like, who's got feeling for Scott Summers? It's not even Scott Summers sometimes has feeling for Scott Summers. Wow, good going, Nick. See how efficient you are when I just fuck off?
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Because don't forget, folks, in this universe, a trial can only go on for 3 days.
Yeah, this is where they kind of explain that a bit. Also, you have to drive a Suzuki round corners drifting. That's why it's called the initial trial. Anyway,
Sean says more like hot summers.
More like hosepipe ban, am I right? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
That's a terrible idea. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste.
Okay, I think you can talk to her. Unless if you talk to her and she has the same two, probably but not worth. Oh no, we've got some more specific ones here.
The
so you might
Steel
as well.
Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? That's nearly a very good tongue twister.
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
Okay. What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer outside Studio 2, they mean.
Well, there isn't a trailer anywhere else.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
I love the fact fact that they keep talking about those other studio bigwigs who are apparently with them. We never see them. We never hear their names. They're just not important, apparently. Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What? Did that come through?
It actually did, funnily enough, yeah, completely.
Love it.
Was Maya always this excitable?
Yeah, you just haven't seen her in ages.
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. The big boobs just get in my eyesight. I can't see. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to Will?
Well, that's Will Powers, isn't it?
Yes.
There we go. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Phoenix.
WP Powers, right. It's almost like the game knows we had a week break, literally.
Yeah, I wonder, it probably makes, the contraction probably makes more sense in Japanese. So. Okay, so I guess we'll go to the detention center then, because that's where Will is.
Move. Detenzione. Okay, right.
Enjoy talking to yourself for the next... Oh no, Maya might talk, I suppose.
Okay, October 19, detention center, visitors room. Jubilee. Bub, Mr. Right, you did very well again today. Thank you, Bub. Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
It's just my face. Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, Will, only one day left. Why are you so excited now? Let's make it count.
Yes, Bub. Though, there's not really anything I can do to help, Bub.
I mean, we could have called you to the stand, but we just don't do that in this game, apparently. I'm not really sure what I can do either.
But please, this is no laughing matter.
If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Okay, let's talk to him.
Also, I've just noticed, why has he got, like, a pipe on his jacket?
I do not know. I don't know if that's a joke. I don't know if that's just meant to be like a brand. It's good fun.
Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer?
No, the other one.
She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius, Bub.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now, Bub. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Bub.
So she's a tyrant is what I'm getting from this.
Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Shine like Jubilee's fireworks.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, and
And what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Literally, like we are trying to stop you from getting executed. Just flippin' tell us, Will.
I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Okay.
Could you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? I hope not, because my voice may perish if I've got to do him tonight.
I don't think you have.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'm here. Juba, no. Bub. Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
He did.
But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She bought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high.
You ask how many, and you're like, that's stupid.
And all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I don't want to. It would be like that bit in Simpsons where it's like, he just won't stop jiggling. It's like a lava lamp. So sorry, just that pipe thing you said sent me off down like a bit of a rabbit hole, and apparently it's just a fictional clothing brand that exists in this universe, and the reason that the backup they've got for that is another character wears clothing with that branding on in the game Gyakuten Kenji 2, which is the Ace Attorney Investigations game.
Oh, okay. So a bit of deep lore going on there.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can find from someone called Nicole Swift in that game has got like the same little pipe icon.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He's a big star back in the day, right? And then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was only my role model when I started in this business.
Did you put only in there?
Did I add only?
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay, fair.
He just said he was my role model.
He was my role model when I just started out in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? Big roles are delicious. I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago.
Sure, there's no reason.
Actually, now that I think about it, I could murder a Swiss roll right now.
Swiss roll, bacon roll, all good.
That was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global. Can't do that voice. 5 years ago? Okay, so there is a correlation then between Mr. Hammer and Vasquez and their directions in life changing, let's say.
Yeah, so her arrival coincided with his not taking on big roles anymore, which is interesting.
Just quickly
Sarni
going.
Manella. Sarni Mel.
Oh, Sardi Mella. Wow. Okay.
Right, I think we're good. So I guess we've got to go to the only other place where we can go.
Studio. Is this a return of? It is. October 19, Global Studios main gate.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. I'm right here. You're so rude.
How dare you?
So rude. You know, this place is really peaceful like that. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
Quick, get her in the solar plexus! I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Phew, she's alive! Right, can we talk to her? Oh, okay, here we go.
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
And you've just noticed this. Do you, not like the producer? Look, studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt. I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Maya, that is a conversation for a different day.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
That's a conversation for a different day.
No.
No, it doesn't, Maya. Excuse me.
Maddie says it could be worse. She could be calling you daddy, like Evelyn in Stardew Valley.
About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old hammer, you'll drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it! Call him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this!
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper, my poor old hammer would never do such a thing! Sorry, I thought she was going to do one of her really fast things there. Why would he steal Pals' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible!
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Breathe. Breathe.
Right, I guess we move.
Can we examine anything?
Yeah, she's absolutely shameless, Matty. I can't believe she does that in front of her husband as well.
Oh, the computer looks like it's been turned off for the day.
Well, it's like the murder's already happened. What are you gonna do?
Fair. Okay. All right. So.
Ah!
Oh, what's new? Outside Studio 1? Oh, and employee area.
Let's go to the employee area.
October 19, Global Studios employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. That shouldn't have been as hard to say as that
It's because
was.
they've missed out the word "and," which we would have put in there. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
Oh, flipping heck, I hadn't thought about this. Hey, see? No, no, no! No touching!
I'ma touch everything. Eek!
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to, frighten ya.
Matty says BRB getting toast. Sean says BRB getting a roast. And Jeremy, BRB, I'm just nipping to the coast. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times, see?
Why do you say it like that?
I suppose it's the actor in me.
You ate an actor?
Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
There's flies buzzing around it. It's been like 3 days. Like, why is no one doing any proper work here?
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces, talk properly. Traces thereof. Okay, so
Looking. Tuppets.
the plate.
They're delicious, but you need to stop. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How?
For
I just
a,
lick everything and see if I fall asleep. Like, poof.
for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, she. I nearly lost my voice a little bit. She, for some reason, this currently doesn't aggravate my throat.
Every character will be done through now.
But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
This is such garbage science. Wow, neat! Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
No, that's gravy.
So the food on this plate that's been here for a number of days now had been laced with sleeping pills? Looks like it. Steak
Pride of
plate
the
added to the court record.
Pride of the precinct, Gumshoe.
He's got to make up for what happened in the last trial.
He should have done this on the first day. We're on day 3.
How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal.
I know.
You see, some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And you see, some people think we should switch suspects.
I just saw those 3 words coming up and I was like, oh, he's going to struggle with that. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, you see, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore.
The case that's never existed.
I kind of feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Never feel bad for that man.
How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Yeah, tell me how he's doing.
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control.
Fucking Raven.
You see, he was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. You see? Burns? You see? You get it? You get it? See? Burns?
Oh, okay. Especially that bit in Red Dwarf where he's like, I can tell when Rimmer's stressed because he just crunches up coffee cups, and I'm not talking paper, I'm talking enamel. It's just...
Or is that gag when he's got like the little worry balls and just circling the rug's hand?
Imagine if Edward had those. Fucking Phoenix Wright, swear to God. Matty had requested that Sean roast him, and Sean said, Matty, your farm in Stardew's so messy, the majority mistake it for a forest.
Speaking of someone who has not played Stardew Valley ever, I'm going to assume it's a similar thing like Animal Crossing where you need to keep it neat and prim.
It's more the fact that when you start, it is an absolute wilderness, and you've got to kind of reclaim it, and everything takes energy, so you've got to make decisions of what you do each day, so you kind of reclaim it slowly.
Okay.
But at the start, especially these new farms they've added with the update, there's like so much more area, so you're like, well, I mean, I'm going to grow a pumpkin in this square meter, but over there I think there's a family of wolves, and I'm just going to leave them to it. It's a bit like that. Wow! The Fury of Edgeworth! Fury. The Fury of Edgeworth!
I mean, what you said first time was funnier, but...
What furry would he be?
You could draw Edgeworth as a furry.
Oh, it's been done a million times, but I could. It would be quite funny.
Yeah, crushing paper cups.
Good band.
Cups, bottles?
Hearts?
Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Was that your segue, Phoenix? Really?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills.
The pills designed for sleeping. The pills, those pills.
Well,
specifically.
You see, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's print on the bottle.
So that means he touched it.
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
It means he touched the bottle. That is literally all it means.
No, Claire, it's conclusive proof he did it. Absolutely 1,000,000% conclusive.
Okay.
So, I was right.
He's like, it had to happen someday! Oh my god, no, sorry Matty, I was joking. I don't think there are wolves. But then again, I don't know. But there are, in the big farms, it has taken me a long time to clear the whole place out. So I'm like, there's a whole family of somebody living in my forest. Right, do we have the plate in our court record?
Yes.
Cool.
Steak plate,
right.
Doom.
I hope it's just a photo, because otherwise my court record is going to be greasy as fuck.
We'll put it in like a Ziploc bag, you know.
Just a Ziploc bag! Oh my god. Hey, someone's like, the Wolf of Stardew. I was like, I think you mean the Wolf of Stardew. Aru.
Oh,
it's Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I fucking work here. Oh, he was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Will won't be using it anymore, so... Oh, hold your horses, Pam. What? Why?
this is hang on, not evidence lab. This is a crime scene.
It kind of is, yeah. Wait, everywhere here is a crime scene, and we walked in and out like a million times. But Will's innocent. Oh, Ian, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No.
Your voice eventually cut out then, so you managed to hit the barrier just enough.
I was trying to keep it low, sorry.
No. You got a lot of it out there, but I'm just telling you for your reference. But for context wise, a little behind the scenes here. We sometimes like to try and figure out what's the like.
What's the limit?
What's the peak of the voice that sometimes we can do? So we have to try and figure that out.
Okay, I guess we can talk to her.
Mr. Hammer, I was wondering if you could try again. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What?
I don't know why I thought that was me for a second because I saw a P in the name. So.
Oh yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Just imagine
the fact you got as far as you did the face, but you didn't do the voice. Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
Rumor?
No, it's a wolf, so it's an aruma. Hang on a sec, my video is gone.
It's all good. We'll catch up in a second. There we go. Hopefully it's catching up for you now.
The rumor? Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. A hammer hold.
Or a hammer lock, if you want a wrestling term.
She had that shit on lock. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Yeah, that's the only reason why anyone would do something I think Dee Vasquez said. There's no other reason at all. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
Oh, Maya.
I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer.
5 years ago, you say?
5 years ago. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. You're right, they don't film there anymore, Jeremy, but that's only just been confirmed. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then?
Trailers usually are. What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? You know it's a shark, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
No.
And thus, Maya, this is what happens when your favorite television show gets cancelled. That you have invested so much time in. So much time, effort, love, affection. All those minutes and hours you have watched the program that you've got so invested in, and because of money, it's gone. Just like that. Well, in this case, a murder. But in most times, because of money or corporate bigwigs, they just pulled a plug on it. Or for a tax write-off, they want to save some money and that a film gets deleted forever.
You okay, buddy?
I want to see the Batgirl film. And the freaking, what is it? The Wile E. Coyote film where he goes to trial or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like Wile E. Coyote versus Acme or something.
There you go.
No, I don't know if you've seen this, but it's like, I want to see Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2, and it's just characters keep disappearing because Warner Brothers keeps using them for tax write-offs. And they're like, we have to solve what's making these characters fair. And it was... Yeah, okay. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming.
Evening, Harriet. Hello, hello.
Hi, Harriet. Jeremy was just having a moment, but It was a moment we could all understand. They're not gonna make it They're not going to make kid shows anymore. It's all hardcore pornography.
Maya,
though,
a conversation for a different day.
Phoenix, what does step on me queen mean? What? Why?
Perfect response time now to what you just said.
We don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
The studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore?
Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore.
You could make a different show.
Get out of here with that big brain thinking. You want to forget all this ever happened. You want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that?
Money, Maya.
Jeremy wants to see the Batgirl movie. What about all the kids and Jeremy who love the Steel Samurai and Batgirl? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. Jeremy won't.
Ask me that question in 5 years.
5 years after you've had your like villain story.
My villain arc followed by my tournament arc.
Followed by my filler arc where I just eat as much food as possible.
I mean, mate, that's just like every day at the moment, you know.
And then polyfiller all my walls.
Polyfiller.
You'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true.
Excuse me.
If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. They might start podcasts or streaming channels. It'll be awful.
Or subscribe somewhere else to a different streaming service.
1 second. Fucking stop it! Yeah? Thanks. Sorry. Just out of shot, Warner Brothers, me shouting at them. Nick, say something!
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
What are we going to show her? Oh, so we have to show her something to show that kids still love the Steel Samurai and will be sad when he goes.
So... Ah!
Just whack her in the face with it. And this is?
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face.
Henny's like, bitch, do you think I make the decisions around here? Because I fucking don't.
I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
Get off my dick, Phoenix. Jesus. You're right. Okay. I will change the studio policy because I can. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Dun, dun, dun! Okay.
And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It's destiny. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how the hell
Gonna get a copyright strike because Jeremy's too good at singing to me.
If that happens, I will laugh so hard. Can you imagine if that happened? Holy heck.
I think it happened to someone who used to do like I'll look up the story later, but someone who used to do like a cappella things. He was so close to it that he got copyright strikes. Anyway.
5 years ago.
We're gonna find out.
What happened 5 years ago? Find out now on Dragon Ball.
On Jeraffemy Ball Z.
Z. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
It was Smooth McGroove, Harriet, you're right. That's what I heard. And like what I heard, I can tell you what I heard.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying the line. Sorry, because it was pretty much identical.
Sorry, hang on. Okay, big news here about to drop. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Oh.
Oh! Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do. Yep, that's the only reason.
100%. Nothing else going on whatsoever.
Nope. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. You were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag.
Oh?
She was here at the studios back then, you know. She's been here forever.
Thanks. We'll try asking her.
Jesus Christ.
If she'll talk.
Yeah, that would be great. Like, hey, Ms. Oldbag, can you incriminate your favourite person in the world, please?
Well, back.
Is that it?
I guess so, yeah. Back to there.
Well,
and now back to the main gate.
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? Can I eat the donuts if I do that? Your windbag doesn't look so good. I can still hear you. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios wanted us today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Oh, flipping heck.
Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I think she's got the code. Okay, good talk to them.
5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Ah!
The old windbag's going Super Saiyan!
Gonna like just launch into the air. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
Oh, right.
I totally knew her name.
Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippers, snappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? It's literally my job, ma'am.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
Yeah, Sean pointed out that Penny's name is a pun because it's Penny and it's also Nickel.
Ah.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or you have some kind of proof? Do we have proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume?
What the game seems to think is proof, rather?
Pill bottle. Is what I would think.
Yep.
So I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume, thanks to the power
of attorney.
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills.
Or it was.
With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Huh? What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights without me to cuddle him. Anyway, where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Presenting Ziploc bag.
Phone.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
I swear to God, if I never hear the phrase T-bone steak again, it will be too fucking soon. Well, yeah. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that T-bone steak.
The fuck you carrying that around for? It's disgusting.
There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate that he ate the T-bone steak from.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Ms. Oldbag? Okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Oh, here we go. Ms. Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. Upwards paparazzi took a photo of it. So I killed him. Just kidding. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Oh ho!
Cool, like, yeah, because everyone always knows when that's the case. She silenced that paparazzi. He's dead. That was the beginning. After that, became a force to be reckoned with here in the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
Is this photo number 1?
No, it's not.
A photograph?
Look at it. It always makes me laugh.
Oh, hello. That's an image. Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy at the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. I'm just looking at that, I'm like, well, Hammer was clearly like some kind of tennis playing character. What the fuck was the other guy dressed as? Like, what the hell was that?
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Okay.
Okay.
Sean in the chat says a photo of a T-bone steak.
It's just a really close-up one. The murderer was the T-bone steak all along! That fucking Steel Samurai costume was just full of T-bone steaks acting as one!
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I guess we should go outside Studio 1 and work our way to the trailer. It's the one place we've not been yet.
Yep, let's do it. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Did you eat a T-bone steak that day? Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
Why?
Why?
Why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Right. Moving then, I guess.
Move. Oh.
It's herself.
Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It's Ms. Vasquez. Hello? Hello! No!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I did!
I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer, came here on the day of the murder and...
Love and peace!
Thank you very much, Sean. Perfect timing.
It would have been so funny if that was facing the other way and you were looking at Vasquez like, ooh. He's pretty.
And thank you so much for the sub, Sean. Really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks, Sean.
And now this is the line I'm quoting now. Shh.
Yeah, not shush to you, but shush to us. Huh?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds.
Okay.
I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. I do like the fact we've got like random birds chirping every so often. It's kind of fun.
I love how fake those birds sound. They sound like one of our sounds that's just been added in. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it.
Oh dear.
It's like, oh god. Oh Jesus.
I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer.
That just makes me think of that that IT crowd thing where she's like, "Can you shut the door?" No, you on the other side of it. Yeah, keep going. He just shuts himself out of the room. What?
By yourselves.
So she doesn't want to talk to us.
Oh dear. Well, that was useful.
But we can show her something.
Presenting. Oh. Photo? She was there. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, it's a long story, but, old bag.
Excuse me.
Old.
She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Ms. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh?
It's snowing on that Fuji.
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind.
It's because it left every day.
Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Over this trapdoor with a big X on it. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
I guess,
Well, I guess we're going in the trailer then.
Oh, in fact, look in the bottom near the center above the back symbol. You can see one of the things is bent. That's where it happened.
It's been bent the entire time.
Flip it, heck. You came.
No, I just spilled tea on myself.
Maya, a conversation for a different day.
Nick, you haven't drunk tea since short marriages.
Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? But Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids show for a petty change, for petty change, excuse me. So, I'm a blackmailer now?
No, you've been a blackmailer for like 5 years. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star, you star dragger.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere.
Say onto a spiky fence.
Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. She said that like 5 times now, and I bet it's not an accident.
Excuse me?
You're excused. No matter
What
what?
is this all about?
A guy got murdered. Please keep up.
You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you?
Just something would be nice.
Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Magic!
Oh, excuse me. No. No.
No!
No.
No!
No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That
Oh, new face!
is what I mean. Where's your proof? Where's your proof? Just saw what you were doing. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think.
Oh, I'm so tired of thinking.
Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident?
Vasquez, again, I have to point out that there may be other reasons why other people would literally do anything you asked. I have to point this out every time you mention this, but okay, let's continue. Oh, wow!
And I ran him hard. Believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident!
Oh? Well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see.
Oh, really? This is new information.
She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio.
I was joking about her killing him. She did.
She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
Matty just says, sex in the chat, but I'm just imagining it as like Grandpa Simpson going, I had sex! Oh no!
So that's why she had the photo. She's
would've liked to
an
see that.
old fool. Of
Yeah,
course,
paparazzo.
all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy,
Oh yeah!
but he didn't.
Because we killed him!
The only copy of that photo is the one you hold.
So you destroyed the negatives?
Give it to me now.
What? This is valuable evidence!
Boys?
Ah, shit.
Who who are they? Professionals. They are good at erasing various things.
Am I a thing?
What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Hey, Nightbot.
No.
What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss this. Tell me why ain't nothing
'Cause
but
I am gonna murder you.
Look, it's the Yakuza, I mean Mafia. I want
We have to call them the Like a Dragon now, because they really...
the Like a Dragon. Oh, excuse me. Tell me why.
Oh my god, they're not the Yakuza, they're the Jakuza!
Why do you want this photograph so badly?
Phoenix, really?
This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going.
Honolulu?
So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
Leave it forward, not erase away. No! No! No, I'm too pretty and cute to die! No!
Hold it right there, see? I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. You see, you're coming down the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it.
That's my favorite music in the whole game. I love it so much.
Hey, you okay, pal?
They could have killed all of us. Thank God they didn't.
I'm sorry. I was a little late with my entrance. You see, I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing, you know? You see? Yeah, you see? Got it? Right?
Uh-huh. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Oh, excuse me. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to shade that line ever since I became a detective, you see.
He's adorable.
Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Exit stage left.
Just out through the window. Well, Nick? Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? Sorry. D. Vasquez.
I can guarantee you she is never on the bottom.
To be continued. That was a good chapter, that. A good little thing
That was
there.
very good. That was very...
Let's save.
Ah.
So we are now at, final day trial. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This requires a victory sip of Pepsi.
Oh, we should probably have like a noise that goes with that.
Wait, what?
Hang on a second.
Waiting.
Oh my god!
Perfect.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Right then.
Okay.
You good to move on, as it were?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. You're going to have to do a lot of voices in this because I'm pretty sure she's the only person we're cross-examining.
Okay, cool. I am on standby.
Yeah.
Well, folks,
okay.
let's do this. I
Do we
should
know
have
who
known
killed-
there was
do
going to
we
be
know who
another
the
pop-up
murderer
window.
is? Do we know who the murderer is yet?
I mean, based on that evidence, it all points to D. Vasquez.
Okay, let's see how this goes then.
And I should have known this pop-up was going to appear because it happens every single time. But with that being said,
It's funny. It's funny.
let's do this!
Oh my god!
Did I just save again? For crying out loud, alright.
Jeremy just keeps saving. Why? Can't I? Continue! Ah!
October... Thank you. October 20, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 4.
Jeremy always says courtroom. And misses out the word court. Great.
Hey, what did I do?
You always say district courtroom number 4, but it's district court, courtroom number 4.
I fuse them together like a Dragon Ball Z character, you know.
You do, or like a German word. But
There you go. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Who is he? I've never seen the man. Hello, Poppy.
Oh,
Sorry. Poppy dog, Poppy dog. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
the defense is ready, Your Honor. Noodle! Hang on, do we need a noodle update quickly? Hang on.
Sure, hang on.
Here we go.
Here? Oh, come here.
Noodle! Praise the noodle!
Praise the sun. Floppity, floppity, floppity. Flippity, floppity, floppity. Oh, floppity, floppity, flea. Oh, there's my good girl. Hang on 1 second. Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh, very happy noodle there.
Oh, good, good.
Right then.
Lie down. Lie down. Yeah.
There is our designated noodle break. There we go. So, today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will
You
be
activated my trap card!
will be able to present decisive evidence.
Well, if they both do the exactly same decisive evidence, your job is going to get much harder.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
I hate it here and I want to go home. I mean, in yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case.
I will say, folks, do let us know how things are sounding. If we need to kind of change some levels a bit, do let me know and I can do that accordingly.
Lie down, baby. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, Edgeworth, calm down. Prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the studio to... Excuse me. I must now immediately commit seppuku-cide for making a mistake.
Seppuku-cide?
I just love the word seppuku-cide. Sorry, let's make... Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Okay. Smoking in court?
I mean, we've had people with cameras, we've had people with tea. Okay, let's see how well this goes. It's gone so well every time he's asked. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
Right.
No, will she? Probably not.
D. Vasquez. I am the producer for Global Studios.
Shit, she actually said it. That's the first time anyone's done that without giving Edgeworth shit for it. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter.
Oh yeah, Edgeworth's all about the bands.
If you must pontificate, Do it when I'm not here.
Ugh.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Focus, Nick. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Like, right to the arse of it. Nick!
Right, the day of the murder.
Here we go.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. So we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued.
Fucking word.
So you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2.
There is. Been there the whole time.
I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
I presume there's another way to...
Surely she's just contradicted herself because she said she felt fatigued and now it's because a monkey's head toppled over.
I don't know.
No, okay, well. Anyway, the van is now in the court record. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this.
Mortal Kombat! So, day of the murder. Enter the trailer a little before noon. Should we press on that at all, or...?
Whatever you want to do. I mean, do you think it's useful to do it?
By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No.
I appreciate how to the point she is.
Are you always this terse?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at... Sorry, I don't need to read out now. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting?
Oh, I'm getting deja vu.
No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
That's the game's way of going, just wait. The same could be said about you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. I'm reading it again, I appreciate that. So we went to Studio 1.
So she's saying they went to Studio 1 at 4. Yeah?
Correct.
And there must have been another route that the van could have taken.
Okay.
I guess. Well, no, it was clear by then, wasn't it? The way was clear by then.
4:50. Hang on.
Yeah.
The path was
after
blocked.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So they could have just driven down there.
Okay.
Cool, yeah, fair enough.
All right. So carry on then. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. And I guess we know about the van.
Yep.
But out of interest... Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean? Okay, we've already established this. It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. Okay, well. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Okay, that's true, and we also know that...
Oh, sorry, your voice is cut out.
I said that is true, and we also know that the murder took place within that 15 minutes.
Correct. So I guess let's press on that then, a little bit.
Why?
In case... Because we don't... do we actually know how many people were in this meeting?
As I said, there were... Her and Salmonella are the only two the game seems to give a shit about. Anyone else is just not important. So
Alright,
I
fair.
don't... It's not going to... I wouldn't bother pressing on it.
Okay. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do we have a photograph of the area in front of the trailer?
Technically, the only one we've got is this.
I don't know, so...
And then a bit of the van, but that's about it.
Okay. I think I might have to give you a hint here because it's really stupid.
I'll tell you what, let's go through this once through, and then if I've clearly not made any ground, then we'll see how
no,
we're doing.
it's not your fault because I up on this.
Okay. I'm mildly curious. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak,
I swear to God.
but I say you did not.
What?
What's this now, mister, right? Look at this.
Look at this
It's
bone!
a plate.
Are you carrying that around?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Oh, the game's gonna help you. Here we go. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer.
Yeah?
Yet, there were no bones left on the plate.
Which, by the way, I don't think has been mentioned once until this point.
Very true. The plates were bare. Ms. Vasquez,
What does lying about steaks have to do with it?
tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone.
She must have just hoofed it into the bushes. Who knows?
I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak, or you didn't eat the steak.
Sure, because maybe it was a mistake.
Ah! Fair play, Sean.
I mean, it's perfectly logical that she could have had a different steak. There wasn't like a steak embargo. Oh, you know what? Yeah, she didn't eat the steak. Yeah, that's what it is.
A steak embargo?
Yeah, great band, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, a bird. We've heard birds tweeting away. Maybe one of the birds.
You mixed up tweeting and chirping and being twerping. The sun is shining. The birds are twerping. The dogs are twerking and the birds are twerping.
Oh.
Sorry, Jeremy. That
No, actually, I like that. Twerping is a new phrase I'm going to use in my vocabulary now.
Birds are twerping. That is what's happening.
Do we now need to make an emote of a bird twerping, whatever that means?
How do we even do that?
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator?
What? 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 What incinerator? What was there an incinerator?
I see.
Oh, could you share with me? Because I don't know.
Then, excuse me. What was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break?
It wasn't a stake break.
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai or picking on salmonella?
Well, she can pick on salmonella anytime, so I presume it's still salmon.
Must be, yeah. That's what I would think. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
He had a stake for her.
Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai.
What chances?
And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
Kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
I want pizza, Edgeworth. That's the stunt I'm trying to pull.
A stake stunt, Edgeworth.
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Yes, I do. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. You're T-boned.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. Yes?
Yeah, she wouldn't have had the samurai spear over it.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Now, I mean, look, you could have had it, someone could have thrown it, you know, you could just fall onto it.
It was broken. It was broken, though.
Yeah, because it was gaffer taped up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think she could have used it in the way that we are saying.
Because in the photo, can we look at the photo any bigger? So it's taped up in the photo, so it was pre-broken.
It was broken in the morning because they were doing a run-through.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything in this old photo that's worth looking at? Dude's holding an axe, who's dead.
Who's holding an axe?
The guy.
Oh, yes, so he is.
Just
I hadn't even noticed that axe before. What the fuck is he supposed to be dressed as?
I don't know, Naruto villain A.
It's like, if only I'd run with my hands in front of me instead of behind me, I could have stopped myself.
A member of the Anbu.
I don't think she could have used it in the way that we think, so...
Because, like, yeah, like, you couldn't, could you? Is what I default to?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Dun, dun, dun!
What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
God, we're all
I-
just making inferences.
Have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Because it was broken.
Ah, right. I was going to say, crap, what I don't need to present, but that's a fair point. So,
broken, yeah.
A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon?
Not so fast, Edgy, not so fast.
I've never done anything faster.
Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear.
It was me, I had duct tape.
It was a security lady.
What?
Excuse me. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
Yes, Queen.
Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon...
That was Vasquez who said, are you even aware of what you're saying? not Phoenix.
Well, okay, are you even aware of what...
That's you. That's what you sound like.
Are
Right,
you
he's
even
like, "Oh,
aware
sorry."
of what you're saying?
There we go.
Excuse me. If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was?
This is it, Jeremy. This is the crux of the whole case.
How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I hope I can.
Okay, we can. So say I can tell you, and then we can discuss.
Okay. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
Every day, Phoenix. Like every day of your life.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
Fucking ouch, Judge! Just fucking come at where I live. Just at me next time.
Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then.
So, where was he murdered?
Studio 2. 1.
No,
2.
no, you're... So, if he went to Studio 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he met Vasquez there, we know that.
Okay.
And some place between Studio 2 and Studio 1, he was murdered.
So Senor Monkey for a head.
But his body was found in Studio 1.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
So if he wasn't killed in Studio 1, he had to have been moved.
So the van.
Okay, so the van will cover how he was moved, if he was moved from Studio 2, but that doesn't answer how he was killed at Studio 2.
I mean, the sleeping pills have got to account for something at this point, but we know that that was used to take the costume.
Yes, they've served their purpose.
Okay. The T-bones would probably serve their purpose at this point. Unless he was stabbed with a T-bone steak.
Oh my god, the irony. What's the most recent piece of evidence we've got?
The van.
Okay, can we have a look at that photo again? The old one?
The security cam one.
No, the one from 5 years ago.
The murder.
Can we have a look?
So tennis racket, axe, headband. Head. So I suddenly noticed that Dee's not actually got her head covered up in the photo.
Yeah, no, she hasn't in that picture. What do we know about the fatal injury?
Oh, the fencing was broken.
No, I'm talking about Jack Hammer. What do we know about his injury?
Stabbed through the chest. Straight through. With a spear-like implement. But not the spear of the Steel Samurai.
Correct. And it took place, we think, at Studio 2.
So... I'm already drawing blanks here. The fence? The fence? The fence?
It's the fence.
So it's a bent fence.
He was killed the exact same way.
So present the photo. Look at this photo.
Every time I make the laptop.
What is this?
The photo.
Why? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
He's looking so alive.
Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Therefore, being over, therefore, null and void.
And nobody gets paid.
Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What?
you still can't see it.
Well,
See
you've
the
got your
fallen...
top on, so I can't.
Very true. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
Yeah, Jeremy, see that? What? Are you saying?
Yes.
Damn!
Damn!
Perfect timing, Matty.
Damn!
What happened 5 years ago? Oh. Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Ms. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago.
That's his murder scene.
Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Oh my god!
My God! In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die?
You know what that's called? Karma.
Irony. Wait, what was it? What did you
Karma
say?
or irony? Ironic karma.
It's called Carmony! 5 years ago.
Precisely. Oh, okay. Ironic, isn't it? Fine,
Yeah,
Phoenix.
yeah, it is Phoenix.
Fine.
Yeah, it is.
Fine. Fine.
Just put a little chalkboard and put Felflowne 1, Jeraffemy 0.
Let's go, bub.
Does the final sound now just need to be like? Does the final sound I can load in just be like irony?
Like Phoenix is like ironic, isn't it? And Edgeworth's like, I would say it's more like karma. And you're like, yes, thank you, Edgeworth. Gosh, got a wicked witch face on.
Ho ho. Very creative. Wrong accent. Very creative, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
No, thank you. People who work for you end up pierced on fences.
You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright,
Yes?
let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? Hello, Charlie. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Charlie. Oh, what a great time to do what I was planning to do earlier, Jeremy.
100%. Go for it, Claire. Go for it.
Yeah. So anyone in chat who is not already following Charlie Von Karma, please pop over to their channel and drop them a follow. They are currently on the road to affiliate, and their art is lovely. Their stream is very chill. I'm not sure what kind of schedule they're on at the moment, but just pop them on follow so that when they stream, you'll get a notification. So there's a link to their channel. Please go and follow them. I'm saying them, it's she. Go follow her. And, she's currently on commissions and stuff, and it's just really nice stuff. All right then. Thank you, Charlie. Sorry, you popping in just reminded me to do that.
No, literally perfect timing in that regard. Yeah. Perfect timing.
I love the fact Vasquez, yes, Dee Vasquez, she's like, she murdered a man, as she should. Good for her, girl boss. But she's trying to do an aha moment here, but we already worked this out, didn't we, while we were working out how
I think so, yeah. So we know where this is going.
Yep.
And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less.
So he must have had to change his costume, that's crazy.
Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
I know you had a little toady with you, didn't you? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way.
Doo-doo. Charlie Von Karma's just said that she headcanons that Dee Vasquez had a relationship with the other guy. Because that's the thing, Dee Vasquez is always saying, it wasn't an accident, but we never actually get a motive for why Jack Hammer killed that other guy. Other than she's really adamant that it wasn't an accident. Strange. Anyway.
What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? Maybe
with
like...
her mind?
Or her professionals.
Yeah, she has those, but she also has...
You activated my trap card!
For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
It would be so much easier if you could tell us, because we know you did it. So.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Kind of like this. Jesus Christ.
Exhibit A, van.
Van?
Ms. Vasquez.
Miss Vasquez.
That's fine, I wasn't ready for it. You carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. Flashback. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Oh, I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Oh, there's more.
That's a good point, because yeah, if she went to Studio 1 in the van, he could have just been in the van dead that whole time.
Yep.
And then they didn't have to dash away and come back. They could have just murdered him at 2:30, chucked him in the van, finished the meeting, and then driven over to Studio One and just rolled him out onto the...
And Sal just being like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I bet Sal just like was like, yes, my queen. Anyway.
There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
That was a testimony. Flashback.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then...
You really shouldn't have actually strapped it to the flipping roof rack, now I think about it, because loads of people saw that.
That trail of blood just dripping down the back window, you know?
Bits of the costume just falling off. He wasn't quite dead, so he was yelling, help! Help! Sorry.
Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, right.
Okay, I'm holding on. Please continue.
Don't forget it was Salmonella drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he was. Literally, there's no other option. Well, there is, but of course he was.
It's like, Sal, you have to drive the van, but you're going to have to be blindfolded.
Of course,
All
Salmonella.
right, I can't see a problem with that. Fucking...
Go faster, Sal.
He's basically driving a van as if he's a contestant on Nightmare. He's like, a little bit further, second gear, left a bit.
It's just occurred to me. I don't know if he's going to appear in this trial, but you've been saying that Sal will probably say yes, my queen. So this may wreck my throat.
Oh, no.
Yes, my queen.
Oh, I'll hear it when I go to...
Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. He's
a textbook simp. He's a simp, Your Honor.
There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood.
Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Why did he go to Studio 2 to meet her?
We don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But then again, because he's wearing the costume, she wouldn't have known who was in it.
Unless he said something.
Ah, well. They probably burned it in that incinerator.
Oh, there's the incinerator.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the pizza oven, you know.
Why did you think it was the pizza oven? Yeah, we only kept Studio 2 because we spent a lot of money installing that fucking...
How else are we gonna cook our T-bone steaks but in a pizza oven, you know?
I don't think that works, but okay.
I mean, that'll be a stream for another day.
We ate our lovely stone-baked T-bone steak.
Well, Ms. Vasquez, shall I continue?
Oh no, she's got a face on again.
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Right.
I am full of suspicion.
I lose. You win. It was fun.
You're a crazy lady.
I win?
Huh.
So, what happens next?
You guys want to go out for like Nando's or something? I didn't have anything else planned for the rest of the day.
Don't me.
I don't even know how to say that.
Don't you have anything to say? What? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that?
She said that already, didn't she?
I just said that.
She literally said, yeah, like, let's all go out for T-bone steak. No! I never want to sharpen T-bone steaks and stab each other with them.
Wait.
This is not my Batman glass.
So, good hydration. I say hydration's Pepsi, but you know.
I mean, I'm drinking Monster or Raw Energy.
Wait. So, you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you. So
Oh my god, have you not thought that each... Oh god, seriously.
You killed Jack Hammer, I think.
This feels very anticlimactic, does it not?
Who can say?
Me!
I like the fact that the animation. I like the fact the animation broke there just as she was about to like puff out some smoke. I don't know if you noticed that.
I'll have to watch it on the replay.
Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did,
Yes!
Mr. Wright?
What?
We just engaged in a battle of wits.
Now it's time for the Battle of Swords.
And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Hammer, excuse me.
I forgot how annoying she is.
Right. But that is only a possibility.
Edward's just watching her like, I've never seen a master at work like this.
Proof is another thing altogether. Edgeworth is like in the dock, just behind his desk, just going, "Keep it cool, keep it cool, keep it cool." This is a salmonella outside the courtroom, just going, "My queen."
I feel she's doing queenly things.
You lack. Oh, that was a moment. Try again. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Just about hit that note.
Oh.
Order!
Cut out for me.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, that's the witch. That's the witness.
The witches said.
The witch, yeah, the witch. The witch is dead, but also, yeah, yes. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Huh? Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I will be leaving.
Bitch, no.
What do I do now?
I don't know if it matters. It does matter, obviously. But yeah, so pick which one you think he would say.
I mean, if the goal is to try and keep her on the stand, it must be testify again. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this, so I'll go with testify again then. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No. Know when to give up, Mr. Wright.
I never have.
Think about it.
No.
Even if I were to testify again, what's the point?
A man is dead, Vasquez.
I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright.
I don't believe you.
I've already said all there is to say.
But questions remain.
What would happen if I said it again?
The story would commence?
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. It's come so far only to fail. as it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Oh? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Oh my god, Edgeworth. Edgy, buddy.
He's just
See.
been possessed by the spirit of justice, Jeremy.
Very well. Oh?
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Please, Queen, please.
I just like your voice, okay?
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say, go! I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
Oh? After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick? I'm still here. She's just having a nap underneath stuff. Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
Yeah, he knows she's full of shit. But he has a nice butt. Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth.
Maybe he realized that that wasn't actually the spirit of justice, and now he's like, I would rather be the spirit.
The changed man. After finding the body, excuse me, I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers. Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to either yawn or sneeze, and I did neither. That was weird.
You just need to twerp. Do some twerping.
Twerping! I don't know what that was. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, quote unquote, he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I hope that picks up on the stream because it did not pick up on Discord. I just heard. And then just you making this face for a long time. No, it's cut out again. Anyway.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Judge, really, mate?
What's the issue? What do you see with the issue?
she didn't want to be involved and just went home after someone
that
died.
that is pretty stupid. In fairness, you can't
You
just
know.
you can't nope out of being a witness. That's quite fun.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. Yeah, Maya, can you back up like a foot and a half? Okay, sorry. She may be acting tough now. If you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Make it hurt. Don't like her.
Right.
She said bad stuff about a TV show I love.
Okay. So, with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady when we found the body.
Well, that's probably true because there's 2 other people who are basically an alibi of where she was. So yes, I think that's probably.
Okay. The assistant was there
assistant.
too, and only Powers was absent.
So literally almost everyone we've met so far was on the scene, including Hammer, although he's dead. Will was like probably groggily coming round at this. Like, what the fuck? Bob, I can't fucking sleep. What the hell?
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
They were kind of doing this. Oh my god!
No one. Sorry. No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent.
I'm just imagining them all shouting in sign language, like.
So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene because I told them if they did anything, I would set my professionals on them. Honestly, not the worst. I can see it happening.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry I'm late, quote unquote.
Sorry, I'm late. Cajun.
Then silence. Dead silence.
Oh, there's that guy I killed earlier. Oh.
Silence.
Yeah, like that. Hey, Nick. I hate silence. Want to talk? Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Maya, please.
Okay,
I bought this T-shirt. I bought this T-shirt cannon saying "Will Powers." Boom!
It's like, okay, Maya, in the words of Tenacious D, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads, just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. There you go. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. Pardon me. That got me a little bit there. The security lady.
You have to read it. It's 3.
Oh, good point. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it.
Yeah, well, she's always been very much the
anti-Powers
from the start. Yeah.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Why?
Well, you know why.
You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
I don't think you know who I am.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way... Sorry, they were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you?
Same thing.
There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting.
Who we never see.
I'm
ever.
sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Wait a second. Why were her script and direction notes in the...
I guess that's where the meeting was?
Yeah, but why was she in Studio 1?
Oh, I take that to mean she went back to Studio 2.
No. What I mean is, the body was in Studio 1, right?
Okay.
Why had she gone to Studio 1 and therefore discovered the body?
Oh, so why had she gone to Studio 1 in the first place?
Yeah, she says after the meeting she went to Studio 1, remember?
Correct.
She said Sal drove her because she was tired.
Yes.
Why were they going there?
Fair point.
We know why. But do you remember?
We know why, but why were you going?
No. As in, we know why she said that. Can you remember?
Because there was a rehearsal after. Oh no, it was
Yes.
and she was fatigued.
No, you're right. It's because there was a rehearsal, right? So she went from the trailer where she'd had her meeting to Studio 1 to run a rehearsal. And she didn't take her script with her? Or her direction notes?
And now you're putting it very plainly like that. You're right. That is. So.
I think we should press on that.
Press or present? Well, I guess we can't present anything,
I don't
can
think
we?
we need to present, so just press it.
The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't do.
It will.
Try again. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have. It would. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not.
Press hard.
Hard. Harder.
Hello, we're Slayer, and this is Chemical.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why, Vasquez?
Why? There was a murder, after all.
A murder that you hadn't found out about yet, bitch!
A murder, you say? Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess.
No, Phoenix, no! No! No!
Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue.
Oh, for fuck. Oh!
Oh.
Your Honor.
Triple exclam. This means business.
I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
My is that I can't dance to this music because I've got to do this voice act. Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation.
Right?
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move.
Your Honor, I don't like her.
Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
He just slowly sinks down behind the desk and then just rises up next to Felix. He's like, yes. I thought we deactivated those weird trapdoors. Oh, I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, Weber, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
You kind of need it at this stage. Right?
So, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this?
One that finds murderers guilty.
No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
And it wasn't the thing you just said that was totally wrong.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Okay, recap.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Them being the notes. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Maya.
Maya, conversation for a different day.
Yeah. So earlier on in the game, I think Jeremy mentioned something about like, oh my god, imagine if people wrote fanfic about these two characters.
Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy, imagine that. Imagine it's like, yeah, I certainly wouldn't have over 100 of them on my phone. Anyway, or everything done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
So, I was with Sal and the old bag, the security lady, when we found the body.
We're going around again. So basically, what do you remember last time where we pressed Cody and he just changed the last bit?
Think so, yeah. So we need to just highlight the changed bit.
So the bit that she changed, can you remember what she said?
She didn't think there would be rehearsal because she knew one of them was injured.
Which one? She did say, can you remember?
I mean, of course I can't.
We can just go through and get to it.
Yeah.
So.
The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured, there you go, and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Hammer was injured?
How? How did Hammer get injured?
But was Hammer injured?
Or was he dead? Oh, God.
One of them was injured, right?
Because they had a dodgy leg, right, in the costume.
Yeah, they twisted their ankle in an accident earlier. So...
Press. I guess press this, or we haven't got anything...
Yeah, press it, I guess, yeah.
How did you know about the injury? Phoenix, is a better way you could have asked that question. How did I know?
Yeah, good question. No one's got cell phones in...
Sal.
Cell phones?
He told... That was very good. He told me.
Oh yeah, because he was at that meeting. He was at the run-through.
Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Everything we've done up until now will be wasted. Right, so what that means is we have to present something because pressing on her wasn't good enough.
Okay.
So we have to go around again.
Okay, so with Sal and secure, yeah. Assistant was there too.
It's definitely the last thing, but it's just what do we present? The one where she says, "I knew that Hammer was in."
Yeah, there we go. So, what can we present? We've got...
Well, that's the thing. She said, "I knew that Hammer was in." Right? And then you asked her, "How did you know about that injury?" And she said, "Well, but Hammer wasn't injured." So we know that she's lying because Sal wouldn't have told her that Hammer was injured because he wasn't.
So, It wouldn't be the photo, or would it?
The photo where Hammer was pretending to be Powers and his leg.
Yeah, this one.
So the photo where she would have seen Jack Hammer wearing Will Powers' costume, Will Powers, and thought, "Oh, he's dragging his leg. He must have hurt himself."
Yes, this very photo.
That exact photo.
knew that Hammer was injured, quote unquote, don't you think that's a little funny?
No, not that.
I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. Did I read that wrong?
No, you didn't.
Okay. It was Will Powers.
Will Powers was injured, not Hammer.
What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yeah, remember the first day when we had that conversation about him twisting his ankle?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have got it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person?
Your Honor, he's an idiot. I mean, fair enough.
Ms. Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong, or you saw Hammer limping. Oh, excuse me. I guess we're going with you saw Hammer limping.
She fucking did.
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
My brain hurts.
Yes, Your Honor. But remember?
Edgeworth's playing with a Game Boy, like, just call me when you need me, okay?
No, at this point, Edgeworth has got the freaking little balls from Red Dwarf, like, doing that. Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
So hold up again. So he's going to Studio 2 in disguise
Correct.
as Will
Correct.
to meet her,
Correct.
to just get murdered.
I mean, we don't know that part yet.
But that's what happened.
Oh, 100%. Well, allegedly.
Why was he pretending to be Will, though?
We may never find out, or we might find out in the next few minutes.
Damn.
Right. Come on then, we can do it.
And when he was doing this...
When was he doing?
Is that what it said?
Well,
And when was he doing this?
well, would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You
There's a picture
saw...
of it.
You proof. You saw the steel... You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order. Thank you.
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you.
This isn't how this works, Vasquez.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Murdery!
Murdering. Why in the world, excuse me, why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead?
Good point.
Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Well, if we want to prove it, we first have to work out what it was.
Yeah. So
She was blackmailing him.
yeah, because of the
make him-
because of the incident 5 years ago.
Yeah, so killing him, like she said, wouldn't have benefited her because she couldn't keep blackmailing him. But then again, if she wanted to kill him, why did he go to her?
That's the part of this which is the question mark now.
Think about it this way. If someone was blackmailing someone else, who would be more angry in that situation?
The person being blackmailed. So to try and get revenge, I guess.
So,
As in
What
the
do you
person
mean?
in the costume trying to get revenge.
but they ended up dead. So, what happened there?
Either way, that photo from 5 years ago is a key detail, I think.
You think about it, all of this logically leads to Jack Hammer killing Dee Vasquez.
Yeah, that's what I would go
The
towards.
fact that he dressed up as Will, that he was pretending to be Will, that he put on
Yeah.
this costume that would hide his...
Was
but he
basically
was
going to
the one who
frame
ended up-
Will.
Yeah, literally that. But he ended up dead. How could that have happened?
Because she thought it was Will in the costume.
But why would she kill Will?
But she didn't know because, well, we don't know if anything was
Why would
said.
she kill any of them? She hasn't got any motive to kill any of them.
Money. Or someone
That
had
wouldn't
dirt
make
on her.
Yeah, possibly, but I feel like we'd have heard about that so far. Think about it. Think about it. If someone ends up dead, there's two reasons that they're dead, right?
One, because they're dead.
One is because somebody murdered them. And the other?
Accident. So is it accidental, basically?
I think Jack Hammer wanted her dead. And I think she defended herself. That's what happened.
Defended herself, and then as a result, he... Yeah.
Copped it. So I don't know what we have to prove here, because I don't think she had a motive, because until he turned up at the trailer, she didn't know he was going to try.
But then why is
she
she
would-
being really coy about it, then?
Oh, she's just an awkward... Okay, if you play any Ace Attorney games, you must have realised that people are awkward little shits on the stand and just lie about anything for fun. Because otherwise there wouldn't be a game, would there? So,
Fair point. So, can we prove it then?
we can't prove existence of something
Yeah.
I would say we can't prove. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away!
But what proof could I possibly have?
I don't care if it's impossible, you still have to fight this one!
Jesus Christ, Maya. Okay. I have proof. And I'll show it to you.
What is happening?
I present to the court the evidence as to Ms. Vasquez's motive in this murder. My attorney's badge.
Okay. Just, you know what? Flow that flipping photograph up again. Why not? Just
Which
do it.
one? The 5-year one?
The 5-year-old one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what he says. This is totally not me reading the wrong part of the walkthrough and getting confused, by the way, and not me reading a walkthrough. We don't read walkthroughs. How dare you? Objection.
But I don't, I can tell you that much.
No, you do not.
This is my proof. This is... Oh, sorry. This is the photo from before? This photo reveals the motive in this murder.
Kinda.
I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
Oh my god. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
That's probably how she saved the studio, that she didn't have to pay any of the
Yeah.
Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the magistrate.
Yes. Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. What? One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around.
She just takes off her mask and it's Jack. She's like, ah, Scooby-Doo, bullshit going on! Do, 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 do.
What motive would Ms. Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. As we've elaborated, she had no motive.
Did not.
She had no motive, Your Honor. What is that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now? Oh, come on, Edgy, you're keeping up so well.
It's simple.
Is it?
Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What is this music? What?
What?
Oh, that's Edgeworth.
Oh, that was you again, sorry.
That was confusing because that cut to her. Yeah, sorry.
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? to kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Snap.
Ah!
So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Quote unquote. Someone will call an ambulance.
But not for me! No, I'm just kidding.
There's blood everywhere. We're too late.
What are these talking?
Oh, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. I don't know who's talking to make up some random
I have no idea.
person staff member C.
His name was Manuel.
Manuel? Manuel!
He's not very well!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
Man unwell!
No, how could this?
Man sick!
It was an accident.
Man dead!
Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel!
Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please.
Yeah, it certainly seems like she had a relation.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Can't be. If it's self-defense, I'm pretty sure that's manslaughter. I don't know how American. I don't know how this crazy court works.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural. A miracle.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Oh, that's Will! He's there for the first time!
Gene!
Blending in with the,
That
blending in
is
with the-
all. This court is adjourned.
Charlie says, Dee did nothing wrong, party. Woo! I think
October
she's still going to jail because this place is weird.
October 20, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 3. Jubal. Bub, I don't know what to say.
I can't believe you got me off the hook after I murdered that guy.
Thank you so much, Snecked Claws.
You just killed Maya!
I'm just glad you're okay. Yes,
Nick.
but Bub, it's sad.
Mr. Slicey, Mr.
I know
Sliceman.
that Mr. Hammer. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my
Let's
costume.
go, bub.
Go, Bob.
I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for murder, the bub.
I'm gonna kill that guy! Oh, wait.
It makes me sad. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache, Mr. Wright. Huh?
Ain't nothing
Tell
but a
me.
mistake.
Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Because he was jealous of him.
But do we have any evidence to prove it?
What about how much kids love the Steel Samurai? Yeah, we do.
Oh, the scrapbook. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were making a shitload of money.
It wasn't even that, I don't think.
Smack book in the face. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai, bub.
Because you were the Steel Samurai, Will!
Mr. Hammer was a big star once. Hey, Yomiko, welcome, welcome. But he was reduced to acting in a kids' show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand, bub.
Yeah, because it's pish.
He could have just told me.
I would have helped him kill that bitch. Anyway.
I would have changed places with him any time, bub.
He's so pure. What a good boy.
I think you're missing the point, Will.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
Right, I better go off and murder someone.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, Will.
Snicked. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more, bub.
The Adamantium Samurai.
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
Oh.
Huh?
Oh no, they cancelled the show.
Is something wrong?
Oh no. No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edra!
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's big mad, but he's always big mad. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What?
These are small words with us all.
That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Snicked.
Oh my god, leave! We're having a conversation. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powell.
Oh? Liar.
He's not right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after...
Oh, you cut out the end there, try again.
I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. There's an iconic line from this.
Unnecessary feelings?
Don't make me fucking repeat it, right? Yes. Unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way.
Nani?
Sorry.
Oh, freaking great.
Hi, Lex.
Hey, Lex. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, the time that launched 1,000 ships, and the rest of the other games all just kept that ship sailing. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me.
Damn.
Okay? That's what I came here to tell you. How did he do that? He just disappeared! What the fuck? How did he do that?
Hey, Bub. Mr. Wright.
Did that guy just straight up phase out of existence?
Was that guy your friend?
That guy's my boyfriend. What? Friends? As if they're married. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now, we are. I guess.
I have an amazing engagement plan. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
Maya,
When is someone going to tell me what step on?
that's a conversation for another day.
Mine's just like, it tries to fade out, and mine's just like, wait, no, come back here. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And that question has never been answered.
And so
Nick, am I getting any answers, Charlie?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Yay!
Oh my god!
Oh, we did the Pink Princess show!
Oh my god!
Nick! I'm gonna shit my pants! This is it, Nick! The new show's... Yeah, you're gonna watch it with me, right? Right?
I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You don't watch it with me. I'm going around Edgeworth's house and we are going to watch it together and we cosplay and paint each other's nails and it is going to be amazing. You have to wear training clothes too, okay? Otherwise, who the fuck am I training them with? We have to train with Cody and with the assistant.
Fine. I'll do it.
Please just stop shouting. Isn't it great that Will gets to play the lead? In Pink Princess, Will gets to play the lead.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will powers.
Shut up, he's awesome. Very much not a murderer. Yet.
The end. Well.
Yay! We did it!
A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Goodbyes.
Okay, so I really liked the previous one, but this next one is possibly my favourite.
Okay, noted.
Mainly because of who is being accused of murder this time.
Well, there we go. That is that, as it were. And now I'm going to put
I can't believe that case had the unnecessary. Oh, such an iconic
Oh, you
line.
cut out just at the end of what you said then. You can't believe.
Can't believe that was the case that had the unnecessary feelings line. That is an iconic line in the Phoenix Wright.
Oh, well, there we go. And you know what, folks? I think that might be a good place to sort of bring proceedings to a gradual close, as it were, because we've wrapped up episode 3 of Phoenix Wright, and I think next time, more than likely, we will be starting episode 4, which has got a title of Turnabout Goodbyes.
Goodbye.
So, of which Matty has just said, if you like sexual tension just now, buckle up.
Oh my god, this is great.
Oh, amazing.
So
but
Yoma's like, I'm so very ace. There they are. Hello,
your voice is going all over the place a little bit. You sort of just cut out a bit more.
I can't do anything about it, Jeremy.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We know occasionally this happens, so it's probably a good time to bring proceedings to a close if technology is starting to give up the ghost. But you know what won't give up the ghost, Claire? It's telling people how they can find you online. So what is the best way they can do that?
Well, you can find me via all my links on my Linktree, which Jeremy has very kindly shared. I will be looking to maybe open up for commissions again soon once I manage to clear my queue. You can see examples of my artwork on Twitter and Instagram. I do have a Twitch channel, but I do not stream on it because I don't have a way to stream my art. But yeah, check my Instagram, my Twitter, which is I'm Felflowne everywhere, which is FELFLOWNE. And yeah, oh yes, we should definitely raid Cliff when we're done, Jeremy.
100%. We should see if I can get that working again and not nearly botch it up like I did last time.
No, you did it perfectly last time. Jeremy, where can the good folks find you?
Well, I've also got a linktree/Jeraffemy is probably the best place to go to for all the various links. You could find my, what is still technically at the moment still a bit dormant unboxing channel, but people still seem to be finding it, so I definitely want to bring it back at some point. It's just finding time through professional and quite frankly being ill endeavors. Like, I've already got sort of a few things in the can. I'm just sort of trying to figure out the time to edit and such. But there you can find links to podcasts I do and whatnot. And if you want to find the archives of the streams that we do here on Twitch, on YouTube, you can find that under the account name on YouTube of Jeraffemy Plays. That said, come to think of it, the stream from last week is currently not up there. That's also because I've been ill, so I've just not really thought about it. But you can find that stream currently as things stand here on Twitch if you want to find that. But of course, you can find our playthroughs of Ghost Trick, Pokemon Violet, and you can find the playthrough as we are going along of Ace Attorney on there as well, should you want to catch up. Thank you very much, Yomoko, as well. Thank you very much. Right, Claire, let's see if I can get this to work again. So what is the...
Right, I think only you can do it, because I've just looked in my moderator things and I don't think you do it. So I'm pretty sure you type /raid.
In fact, let me see if I can do this via my phone.
Why would you do Why would you do something so risky and so brave?
Start raid.
Yes, that's it. You've done it. Well done.
All right, well...
Right, now we are about to raid the lovely Cliff from N64 Live Podcast. He's a wonderful dude. I don't know if Southampton won the game today, so maybe quickly check that before you go in.
There we go, folks. Well, we'll be back same time next week, Friday, 7 p.m. UK. Hope you can join us then. And until then, hope you all have a wonderful Easter break if you are celebrating it, or just have a great weekend break in general. And until next week, take care and speak to you soon.
Bye-bye. Oh, we can't leave until we've... Woo! Dee-da-da-ba-da-da-da.